around, I tell you, nobody never gave us nothing. The tough time, it made us something different. Stretch the road, new something to see. Every state on the map, a different something to eat. Daps and handshakes, it meant nothing for real. Everybody making the killing, man, showing no feelings. Walking off collective pay is the way of the world. Can't change it, so I guess I'm gonna pray for the world. Sometimes I ask myself, was I made for the world? I scream this to you, and I say to the world, nappy then, nappy now, nappy for a bit. Knee deep, head over heels in this country.
All my life been cold, but it really don't matter no more. And they wonder why we act this way. Now the boys gon' be.
Lomo, the 3-in-1 enhancement hair and body oil. Lomo, formulated to give the hair sheen and shine. It helps stop breakage, dandruff, and itchy scalp. It works as a conditioner to promote healthy hair. For dandruff, apply to the scalp daily. For waves, massage into the hair and brush daily. Other uses: press, curl, blow dry, perm base, reps, and braid. Lomo. Have you tried it today?
You can do it too, believe it. I've been throw up the sex in and I can put you in. I can put you in.
Hey, that song set my mood every time I swear for cheese and crackers, boy. Woo! What's happening? You're back in this thing one more again, man.
Yes, indeed, baby.
Episode number 8. 8 on? Yeah, man. Hey, listen. It's a blessing to be back in this position again and see it again.
Facts.
And you here with PMP podcast. That is Po Man's Perspective. Come on. Now, today, man, we're gonna come back with a little bit of updates from last week. We have a few topics we want to jump into, man. But I want to first of all say what's up to my brother Brandon. Happy second day of Black History Month. How you doing, brother?
Likewise, my boy. Same to you, my boy. Same to you, and same to everybody that's tuned in. What's up, fam? What's up, Jack? What's up, T? What's Jackie? What's happening, Jack? I see you got a back.
hey, I had to figure it out. Brandon over there shining on me, so I said, you know what? I got something for y'all. So I'm in the bricks, all red bricks. Yeah. But listen to us, man. We are PMP podcast. We're here to uplift the people. We want to empower the people through knowledge and information, as well as bring some positivity and some laughter throughout your night and your evening and your mornings and your days. So
yes, indeed.
As you heard, we're 8 episodes in. If you haven't got a chance to check us out, you can follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube. It's Po Man's Perspective. POMAN Perspectives. Come on now.
They like that.
But let's go ahead and get into this show, man. B. It's been a lot going on, man. So last week we had the privilege and the honor of having our OG on here, Mr. Dove Sack. I almost got out of turn and called him his government name. Dang, his name almost said name Dove Sack, bro.
Twisted, man. Twisted.
Yeah, I should have had Slang a half for y'all.
Right. I appreciate you for him coming on the platform.
Yeah, man.
Jewels and knowledge that it did drop, man.
Yeah.
That very much so, because he definitely brought some good news and tools that you can use.
Unc's been dropping gems for years, man. That's who always kind of put things in perspective for me. So I'm glad to have a platform where he wants to come on and he's able to come on and share some love. So hey, let's give it up for that. But yeah, man. with that being said, let's get back to some of those updates. So the biggest topic we had last week was Tyree Nichols. That was a gentleman in Memphis, Tennessee. I want to correct myself. Last week I said Tyree had a son. He actually has a daughter. Yeah, and I want to correct that. But in this case so far, man, there's been 5 officers that have been arrested for murder. They're saying there are other charges that are pending, so I'm pretty sure it's gonna go a little bit deeper. They have 2 so far that have been 2 additional officers that have been suspended. So yeah, that's kind of crazy. They felt like they didn't provide that supervision that was needed
Right.
at the time to kind of slow things, to de-escalate things. So they
Yeah,
kind of
something like that down there. That, you said last week somebody there's a law that when a police officer don't
oh yeah, it's called what is it called? Duty to intervene policy.
yeah.
It's a
So
duty to intervene policy. So yeah, I mean
right,
they were supposed to intervene. It's in there, in their policy to do so. You know what I'm saying? And as we mentioned there, we had three people of the fire department and the EMT services that were fired as well. Because they failed to render services while they were there. So it's crazy, man. That they're still investigating that. They're still investigating those officers. So right now, I don't remember the exact term, if it was like second degree or whatnot, a manslaughter. I can't remember off the top of my head, but those charges probably gonna run up like a tab in a little bit, man. And did you get a chance to see the info about his funeral? You see anything about his funeral? He was buried on yesterday.
Oh, he was.
Yeah, he was buried yesterday.
I saw the overwhelming love that he got on social media, and everybody was from what's that famous skateboard dude, man? It was real cold at skateboard, man. I
What,
forget
Tony Hawk or something?
Tony Hawk. Tony
Mhm.
Hawk put up a lot of money, man. There was a lot of people giving back. That was pretty dope. But I did not know that it was yesterday.
Yeah.
Thanks for the heads up, because I didn't know he had his funeral yesterday.
Yeah, man. They had his funeral. They had some I'm talking about heavy hitters there. As you know, Ben Crump and all them were there. Excuse me. They had Vice President Harris was there. Al Sharpton gave a eulogy. So it was some heavy hitters there. Excuse me. Al Sharpton gave the freaking eulogy. Slickback Sharpton.
What?
Man, gave the eulogy. They say he tore it up like the old church now. Old church eulogy, boy.
Yeah. Man, hey, man, say, man, hey, man, say every time I don't know about him, man.
What's wrong with Al Sharpton?
I don't know, man. I don't know. Happy Black History, Jaden. Happy
Now,
Black History, Cordero.
hold on. Let's stick on that, because what I was gonna get to next was this. Before I got out of it, away from that now is this. There's always, and since I've seen, where these people try to take these situations and spin them. Yes, they come there for the support. They get it on front page. It's on every news channel. They get the attention to it, right? But what I heard, like I tell you, I listen to talk radio. I'm listening to talk radio. I'm listening to Joe Madison. I hear them mentioning people about talking about this, talking about that, and he plays a snippet from the funeral where Vice President Harris was talking about this George Floyd Justice and Policing Act. She was like, since this has happened, this is another step, another reason why we need this Policing Act passed or whatever. And she's like, push it through. Like, pretty much for me, what it looks like is like once again using this to weaponize Congress and those to sign this bill. Now, I don't know a whole bunch about the bill. I went and read a little bit about it, and in a nutshell, like it pretty much gives us hold on, let me find my notes about this George Floyd thing. So at the bottom, you'll see here, you can go to www.congress.org and you'll be able to look up this act they're pushing and politicizing right now. After this, it's called the HR 1280 George Floyd Justice and Policing Act of 2021. What they're saying with this act is supposed to give the police a lot more accountability and pretty much hold them accountable for these things that they're doing or whatnot. Therefore, if they're saying these things are in play, maybe it'll prevent some of the stuff from happening. I don't know. But
so this act came into play when George Floyd incident took place.
yeah, they presented it then. They haven't been able to get it passed. So it went up to when I think it went up in the House before they kicked it down. It never made it any farther than that. So they're saying now with this situation going on, bringing light to it again right now, why everyone has all this shock factor going on right now.
Right.
They're trying to get people behind it as well. I mean, and I get it.
Right.
I get it. Like I said, I mean, I get it, bro. It definitely it could be something that could be beneficial and helpful for all of us, man. And I guess this is their way of kind of getting their point across and getting their way heard. But you can see how yes, it's about Mr. Nichols, and yes, they feel sorry for his family, and yes, they're here for the family, but do this for me.
Right.
That's how I look at it. I mean, yeah. I mean, am I tripping?
Nah, you ain't tripping, brother. You ain't tripping at all, man. I don't know, man. I don't know. Something about him just don't sit too well.
If they real mal involved in. Hey, he do. I mean, real mal lie though, but hey, it's all good.
How come? But answer this.
Talk to me.
Only time you see them cats is when they got high profile cases.
Honestly, hey, now
check this out. What about the little small people? For instance, we can go back to our last episode, right? We got
nice
from our last episode where we had Dove Sack on the show.
Mm-hmm.
Down there in Mississippi, backwoods. It don't get too much pubs.
Now, mind you, they what 20, 30 minutes from Memphis?
That's it. 30 minutes from Memphis, right? All right, you got three scenarios. Yeah, one victim shot another victim and killed that victim.
Mm-hmm.
To jail. He was out on bond, $10,000 bond before the family could even put this victim in the ground, right? Then you had another incident where a shooting took place, where another murder took place. This gentleman got out on $1,000 bond. Now, here's another scenario. This young man was driving, you know what I mean? Supposedly had some type of road rage incident involvement or something like that to that nature.
Allegedly,
right?
Mm-hmm.
So if somebody causing road rage to you, running up on your bumper and doing this and doing that, I'm pretty sure allegedly, I'm sure 9 times out of 10, you're gonna be in a little bit of fear, right?
Yeah, so, put in it's same, man, in a touchy situation.
Right, yeah, right. You've been a little fear, right? So supposedly he let off 30 rounds into the car and didn't hit this woman by grace of God. She didn't get hit, not one bullet, not one soul. She's able to walk around to this day. This young man got a $3 million bond. Been sitting in there for 7 months. 7 months, man. 7 months. No bail reduction. Mother can't come to court. Man, where they do that at, man?
Mississippi, Holly Springs. Marshall County.
So every time I hear Al Sharpton and Ben Crump, I mean, those guys are doing, what they're supposed to do, and I guess their passion. But don't forget about the little people. Those people, you know what I mean, need some help too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's just how I feel about that. But
no, it's crazy you say that, because once again, I'm on these news sites and these blogs or whatever, and right. I see the run across this comment from Steven Jackson. Everybody knows Steven Jackson, basketball player, NBA, great, whatever.
Right.
He says, there's a thing on a shade room. It says Steven Jackson steps in and shares his opinion following Reverend Al's eulogy at Tyree's homecoming service.
Right.
He says, y'all keep letting these folks fool y'all. Same scene, Al Sharpton and the Crump crew, all for political gain. They prey on people's pain, seeing it firsthand with G. Floyd. It's not a national media case. You won't see them. Yet we getting killed everywhere by the police.
Boy, He ain't lying.
Come on.
See, he.
Steven Jackson.
I agree
Come
with
on, Stack 5.
I agree with Stack 5, man. Cause Stack
Come
5,
on, Stack 5.
man. If you ever watch him, man, he got a nice little podcast. I wouldn't mind getting him on over here.
Come
man,
on, Stack 5. You got connection down there in Dallas, B.
You know
Get
he's
Stack 5 on here.
You know he's from Texas, but he a realist, man. He a down to earth. It's like realist.
Yeah.
Really come, man. And I don't know him personally, but
Yeah.
the vibe, the energy that he gives off seem like he'll stand up type guy. And I've seen him stand up in all type of situations. You know what I'm saying? Use this platform for the better. You know what I mean? So I mean, love for Stack 5, man. He got number positive vibes going on over there.
Oh yeah. And at the end of the day, man, like I said, the issue at hand is the fact that, you know, we don't feel as a culture that our lives are as important as some other cultures, and even to ourselves. You know what I'm saying? It goes both ways, and I don't think either one of us are ignorant or small minded to the fact that we can't see that we can be just as detrimental as any other race to ourselves.
Right.
And it ultimately starts with us. Both of us are fathers of young men, and we have to begin to teach different, show them different, you know, open their minds to different things, put them around different environments, you know, so they can walk in the room and with any person and be able to present themselves confidently and be able to communicate confidently, and nothing will go over their heads. So that's why we got to continue to, you know, put these kids in programs where they get accelerated reading, you know, accelerated math, things like that. So man, we got to do what we got to do, man, to break these generational curses, bro.
We have to. If not, it's never end the cycle. So you know, it can't start with us. You know what I mean? We got to be the ones to break that cycle, because at the end goal, man, is to see your kid to do better than you. You know what I'm saying? Whether you be more successful than you. But man, that's a little bit about on the updates on the updates, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah. But hey, that's a perfect segue.
Right.
It's about our kids and their education, right?
Right. That's important, man.
Man, this new topic we're gonna talk about, that dang on Florida Governor DeSantis down there showing out. My God, have y'all not heard? This man, okay. All right, so lately, this is what you up to lately. And I'm gonna go ahead and tell you off the gristle, off the dribble. All this is a sham. I think it's all a horse and pony show. He trying to run for president. He want attention. Okay. So what he want to do? Get the black people riled up, get everybody mad. This man came down here. I'm gonna read to you what it says. It says this month, DeSantis administered a block on advanced placement courses in African American studies, bro. Pretty much saying that it's illegal and it's inaccurate.
Man, say
Black history now. AP advanced placement. Now he already has went so far as trying to cut out different programs in colleges or whatever and stuff across the state. He's big on this whole critical race theory thing and trying to do away with what they call the DEIs, diversity, equality, and inclusion programs. Pretty much everything anything that benefits those of like blacks or minority descent, he's trying to snatch it away and pretty much cookie cut and make his own program of what these people supposed to teach, what history's supposed to be. We can have European studies and European AP studies, and we can have, you know, English, Spanish AP studies and all that, but we can't have African American AP studies.
I can't believe that is. First of all, I can't believe that is even a topic or discussion there right now. You know what I'm saying? Why would you want to demolish history? You know what I mean? Why would you want to change history to your opinion? So everybody, he trying to be David Bruce or something? He trying to start a vote down there in Florida or something? Make it now, because ain't no way.
Now, mind you. Once again, I'm listening to Joe Madison's a couple of days back, and they talk about the same thing. Right. He was a history teacher once himself in school.
Right.
And some of his students are coming out now saying that when he was in school, he was he was teaching on that other stuff. teaching like
Racist.
the yeah, the Confederate Army had a reason why they did this. The Confederate Army really didn't didn't lose type stuff. He was talking. I mean, like all like a lot of the conspiracy theories things that float around now. He kind of taught that way in school, and then putting his own agenda into the program, right? But now on the flip side, when it's something different, he coming in now. You can't do that. You can't do that. Like these people are so hypocritical, bro.
Check this out, right?
Talk to me.
This was just released, like you said, by the AP, right?
Talk to me.
It says DeSantis said his administration rejected the College Board advanced placement African American studies courses because we want education, not indoctrination.
Mm-hmm.
It was revealed last week that the Florida Department of Education recently told the College Board it will bar the course unless changes are made.
Oh yeah.
They then issued a chart late Friday that says the course promotes the idea that modern American society oppresses black people. Make this shit make sense, man.
Oh yeah, bro.
Make this shit make sense.
Hey,
hold on, I got one more.
Go ahead, because you probably about to say what I'm about to say next. Go ahead.
Other minorities and women included a chapter on black queer studies that the administration find inappropriate and uses article by critics of capitalism. What is that saying, bro? What is that saying? That is ridiculous, man. Like, I can't believe they even allow him to even make these type of changes, bro. It's like they're going like 10 years back, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are you trying to do? What is he trying to
do? They're going so far as cutting off the funding for these programs, bro.
They're going out to every educational level they can, from elementary to college, to the College Board, bro. Black queer studies. Come on, man. What is that?
Yep. And it says here they're prohibiting higher education institutions from using any funding, regardless of the source, to support DEIs, CRTs, and other discriminatory initiatives. So pretty much anything that involves critical race theory, anything that involves diversity, equality, inclusion, anything that talks bad about that has anything negative in their minds to say about any other race in the past or whatever. I don't know. If they don't tell the perfect story, we don't want to talk about it. What?
Man, I'm about worrying on this stuff. Man, this dude here.
But mind you, he is the governor of Florida. Mind you, we talking about this right now. He doing all this stuff, getting all this attention. He gonna run for presidente. Watch.
Look what his predecessor said though.
Okay.
Florida House Democratic leader Fentress Driscoll called the administration rejection of the course cowardly. A clear message that Black American history does not count in Florida. Man, y'all in Florida, you better run. Better get on.
But you have a lot of the teachers and people are pushing back on that, man. There's a couple students already down there that are suing them. And they're working to try to get everything overturned. You got some of the teachers who are like, forget that, they still teaching it. I mean, it's crazy, man. Do you even? I mean, like, okay, I guarantee the majority of people don't even know what critical race theory is.
It's crazy, man. It's pathetic, man. It's sad that we live in a world where they still try they try to suppress us with all this negativity. But I'm here to tell you, man, poor man perspective ain't gonna let them get it like that, man. We're gonna stop and give it to you raw and uncut. Ain't no way in hell that man should be able to do all what he doing in Florida, changing up history laws, trying to stop Black history. Man, happy Black History Month.
Ready. I mean, it's sad, bro, but it just goes to show you how
sad, bro.
I mean, like, I don't understand, bro. I don't understand. But I mean, I don't think every person that's white thinks like that though. It's just
No, I
those
agree.
ones that have those extreme points of views, man. It's like, what the heck, bro? Like, come on, man. Come on,
Yeah,
bro.
no, I agree. Not all of them are have evil intentions or bad thoughts or negative thoughts.
Yeah.
I agree with you on that. There are some good white people out there, but there are some evil motherfuckers out there too, boy. All because they got melatonin, you know what I'm saying, the skin. Like, come on, bro. You know, let's talk about Black history that they done took from us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
History,
Yeah.
real life
Yeah.
history. Now
Yeah.
that they suppress us and not teach us and have us all miscombobulated, misconstrued like they made it. Half this stuff
Yeah.
that's here on this earth has been through us first, but the only reason why we didn't get it to the forefront because we were suppressed. We was made to do this and made to do this and made not to do this and made not to do that. But now let me tell you like this: it's a new day, and I wish, boy, I wish they would try to suppress me with that bullshit. Excuse my friend. Excuse my.
Y'all don't got them mad, y'all. We done got them fired up. We done got them fired up.
They try to kick and push and pull at us any kind of way any chance they get. But I'm gonna tell you like this right here, man. If you really want to know, you really want to know stuff, start researching, start reading. You know what I'm saying? If you want to gain knowledge, start reading. A true statement, man. It sounds cliche, but they say if you really want to know something, put it in the book. We got to start getting in these books, man, and start reading and gaining knowledge, educating, and for the better empowerment of each other. You know what I'm saying? It's time to close that gap. It's time to stop sitting back being in the last place and being okay. You know what I'm saying? It's time to come together as one. You know what I mean? Happy Black History Month. And to me, that's a slap in the face. Why we can't celebrate it all 12 months, 365, and on a leap year, 366. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, that's just what it is, bro. You know, we don't deserve just 1 month, man. Let me tell you what I'm saying. Why we just get 1 month to be appraised when we was oppressed for 400 years? What the heck you mean 1 month?
Hey, I feel you. I mean, it is crazy that it's 1 month where we get to where people get to celebrate things. I mean, they don't not only they do it to us, to do it to other cultures, but you know,
other cultures.
but it's up for us to
Black history right now. We on that Black History Month.
yeah, but it's up for us to make that change. It's up for us to set that standard.
What do
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But as I'm saying, it's up for us to make those changes. It's up for us to set those standards. We can't sit back and keep talking about what should or why. Okay, let's do something different then. Like for instance, there's still people that have no idea what Juneteenth is. People don't even celebrate that.
Right.
So it's like if you want, if like, come on, man. Let's make it make sense. If we want to talk about, let's educate ourselves. Let's keep that going. Not only with ourselves, keep those traditions going on with our kids. I know I have to do better with getting my kids involved in some of the things that my mom and my grandmother and my family taught me or whatever. I mean, down to simple stuff that I don't realize I remember.
Yeah, that's our biggest suppression, man. Is not reading and educating ourselves.
Yeah.
One thing is sometimes we can't always listen to what grandma said, what mama said, what daddy said, what auntie, uncle said. We got to research ourselves and gain knowledge for ourselves. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, but you got to always have that foundation and that structure though.
Yeah, that structure is that hardcore discipline. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna give you that. But sometimes we have to read and get an understanding for ourselves to gain knowledge.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you like this, the old school, they know how to live, and I wouldn't want to be raised by nobody else but them because they know how to survive. They're gonna teach you how to survive. They're gonna teach you that grit, that you know what I'm saying, like how to survive in this world. But at the same time, we lack that knowledge. Why? Because they was forced they were forced in survival mode. They were forced to go out and grind. They were forced to go out and do this. They didn't really have time to sit back and read and educate themselves. So they were forced to, when they went to school, what you think they were suppressing their mind with? Nothing but what?
What reading?
But what they want suppressing their mind with how to survive on a smarter level, meaning like not having to work so hard. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like knowledge, gaining, credit. You know what I'm saying? They didn't teach none of that stuff when they was growing up. You know, little
Yeah.
stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? That
Yeah.
matters. You know what I'm saying? Like that matters. You know what I mean? So it's time to change that narrative. You know what I'm saying? It's time to, not saying that grandma or mama wasn't right or wasn't wrong. No,
Yeah.
you pick and pull pieces from here and there and use it to
Mhm.
your advantage and to your knowledge. You know what I'm saying? But there's nothing wrong with going out there reading and gaining knowledge to further your perspective on things and further your knowledge on things. And we don't have to sit back and be suppressed. We don't have to sit back and just because my such and such said I gotta walk like this. If I don't walk like this, no, go read about it. You might be eating something that's causing you to walk like that. Read, gain knowledge.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with that. You know what I
Oh
mean?
yeah. Oh yeah. It's
Like,
it's it's, it's a lot of ways to like I will say. It's a lot of ways to skin a cat. So and it's always something out there new to you to learn. So
right.
continuing to grow your mental. You have to read. You have to search knowledge out. You have to be inquisitive or whatnot. You have to question the status quo and push beyond.
And
What I mean, even
ain't nothing wrong with questioning
nah,
nobody, bro.
not at all.
Ain't nothing wrong.
Questions are the gateway to knowledge. You have to ask in order to know.
Ain't no
So
stupid question. A stupid
nah,
question if you don't ask.
yeah,
You know,
exactly. So
to
I
me,
mean, I agree with you, bro. But yeah, I mean, you definitely got to pick up a book, man. Pick up a magazine or go around. Just engulf yourself in different cultures. I
drop
think
drop
one
that
of
book, cause
Well,
that
but
that
one
real
of the
quick.
one of the books we did run across was we talked about a couple weeks back where we had Brother Howes on here, Brother Cedric Howes. Oh yeah, real quick, Cedric wanted me to tell y'all, man, like crazy thing. After we had that podcast,
Okay.
Cedric came on there, bro. His website crashed that next day, bro.
Whoa.
We had so many folk going to the Buddha Main website, that bro.
Whoa. Okay, then.
So he I I talked to him early part of the week, man. He said everything should be fixed by the end of this week. So he's still honoring all those free weeks and everything for people. So if you give him till tomorrow, go back on there. It's teamcanfitness.com if I remember correctly. If not, I'll make sure to update that information for you guys. But go back and log on. But he mentioned a diet that I had kind of heard of before. I'm not too well versed in it, still kind of learning a little bit more about it. But it was a blood type diet, pretty much eating for your blood type. So in my journey to try to do things a little bit better, I've already signed up for 2 sessions with Brother House. I paid for mine in advance.
That book,
Yeah,
man. What about that book? That book,
yeah.
bruh.
So
When
the
he came
book,
out them jewels, bruh, about the
yeah,
blood type and what coexists with what you eat. I
yeah,
ain't never heard of that, bro. I ain't never.
nah,
Ever since then, I've been
yeah,
reading,
yeah,
trying to see that the prime example, reading to get more knowledge, gaining more.
yeah.
Bro, I didn't know that some of the stuff that we eat and intake
Mhm.
causes bacteria, causes all these different diseases in our body. You know what I mean? Like a lot of this swine and pork, bro, it creates bacteria in your body because it's so hard to digest. Bro, I've been doing. I didn't know that, bro. It's
Yeah.
deep. It's
Oh
deep.
yeah, it's
It's
it's a lot of information out there that we don't even use, bro. But like I said, the book you want to check out is Eat Right for Your Type. You can find that book on Amazon. You can download it on your Kindle. You can download it on your iPad, all that. But you can order you a hard copy if you want. I think it's like $15 on Amazon. But it's Eat Right for Your Type, and it pretty much gives you an outline of pretty much like if you're a blood type O,
right.
blood type O person, digest XYZ a little bit better or a little bit faster or
So
whatever. It provides this, provides this. And it goes into detail. So
right. I'm gonna give you an example like he gave us to break it down
yeah,
for you out there that don't understand exactly what he's saying about the blood type and what you eat. When he
Mm-hmm.
came on the show, he gave an analogy, right? He said that Nesmith may be able to eat red tomatoes. I may not be able to digest those tomatoes very well, but it may be causing inflammation in my body due to the fact that my body is rejecting these small green red tomatoes, whatever red tomatoes,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't even know it. But why? Because I got blood type O, he got blood type A.
Yeah.
His
So the
blood
most important thing, first and foremost, is finding your blood type.
right.
Go to the doctor, like we talk about. Get your checkup, get your wellness check, get all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? You can get your blood type done. I mean, I found my blood type out a long time ago going through like the Red Cross. They were like doing all the little blood donor cards. You go in, you donate blood, they'll give you information about all that. So there's different ways you can find your blood type. But you gotta get that first.
Go find that blood. Go. I challenge y'all. Whoever's out there listening, I challenge y'all. If you don't know, find out what your blood type is.
Oh yeah.
Find out what your blood type is, and then go to Google. Go to Google and say, what foods is good for my blood type X?
Yeah.
What food is not good for my blood type X?
Or better yet, go to your doctor.
Well, doctor shoes. Yeah, you go there too. But
To a nutritionist.
Hey.
And speak to a licensed professional as well. They can give you some information about that. Yeah, Google is good, but Google will lead you down a rabbit hole, brother.
If you ain't got the funds and everybody ain't able to go to a nutritionist,
yeah, you can put it on your insurance.
Everybody ain't got insurance. Google. Hey, just read, man. Expand your knowledge. You know what I'm saying?
I tell you what,
you got to between these doctors too. These doctors are full of smoke too. They can make money.
Hey, either way you go, at least you got somebody to sue. You can't sue Google.
Right.
You mess around, you read a Google article, they tell you to drink some gasoline. You gonna drink it? Hell no. Nah.
See, that's common sense.
I know. I'm just being funny. I'm saying if I'm gonna die, I'm gonna be able to get a lawsuit. I can't sue the search engine.
Yeah, but see, but do the search engine help you though?
Oh, it does though, for real. I'm saying though, it'll help for real. Finding you some natural remedies, finding you some other alternatives, things of that nature. But yeah, man. Yeah, but it's definitely great to seek that knowledge, though, man. Grab those books. I think Dr. Sebi has a book about that too, don't he?
I saw that when you had sent when you sent me that book right there. Yeah. I had it right below it that it had something about Dr. Sebi.
Yeah, I'll say that. I'll make sure I get that information next go around. Dr. Sebi has a book about that, and the one thing Dr. Sebi always talked about is inflammation, bro. Inflammation and mucus. Yeah, I hear that a lot in some of the little videos and stuff that I've heard from him. So I'm gonna check that out and see what else I can find out about that, man.
Yes, now, that'll work. Yeah.
Now we were talking about earlier about DeSantis, they down there in Florida and all that stuff, but that leads us to our next topic, man. So the summer's coming up, spring break, all that stuff's coming around, man, and everybody, well, not everybody, but a lot of people travel around this time.
Right.
People go to the beaches in Florida. People go to beaches in Alabama. They went to the beach. All right, you want to hit the state of Florida in the pocket? Go somewhere else this summer. Don't go to Florida. If they don't want to, support for real. If they don't want to support Black history and Black education, man, go to Alabama. Go to one of these other states, beach states, and have your vacation. But we got some our next topic. We're gonna talk about some what they called on Grill article that I read called cultural destinations. So it's just a few different museums and places that you can visit, and some cool cities that you'll be able to go visit, check out some other stuff or whatever. And it has some Black history facts and things for you and the family to check out. So, oh yeah. So the first one we got here is the National Museum of African American History. African American History Museum is in Washington D.C. My guy, Washington D.C. Washington D.C. is is a great city to visit. You have so much to see, not only on the Black history side, but just history in general. You have the the capitals there. You got places like Ben's Chili Bowl, or a lot of the famous political figures visited in A for years. You have I mean it's so much going on there. But the crazy thing about this museum is part of the Smithsonian. I can't talk this night. Smithsonian Museum, yeah. And it's actually free, my guy. So you ain't gotta pay nothing. It's open to the public. You go in there and check all of that out. What's
Oh,
that?
hold on. Before we go, we got a license lady down there. She said if you don't have insurance and you want to know what your blood type is, you can order your blood type through LabCorp for $39 without a doctor. $39.
$39.
Go find it, man. Go find it.
That's
Appreciate that,
39.
Jewel Jack, for dropping down on us. Yeah, if you don't have insurance, man, go find out that blood type. $40,
Oh
man.
yeah. There's all kind of little labs out here that do that stuff. I ain't think about that.
Yeah, you got a little hot 40 somewhere around there.
Yeah, little funky 40. That funky 40 come in handy. Yeah. But once again, if you want to travel, hit up DC. The National Museum of African American History is absolutely free. It's open to the public. Go in there, check out a few things.
Free 99.
You in DC, nation capital, the home of go-go.
Well,
The home of what's that song? Doing it, but ow. And the home of Wale and all that. Ain't Howard University in DC too?
Man, yeah.
I may be wrong. I'm kind of going off the cuff, but
You're
it's
right.
a lot of things to do there in DC. But once again, stay out of Florida. Florida is not a vacation destination this year because DeSantis in the state of Florida has banned African American studies, all kind of Black history facts.
It looks like.
What's that?
I was trying to show them what the museum looks like so they can have a little idea. So they can. Well, you can Google it right down there. Yeah, Google
the
National Museum of African American History in Washington D.C. You can see what the structure of the building looks like. It's a pretty dope building, though, bro. It's a pretty nice architect. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. So the next spot that I found is the Buffalo Soldiers Museum in Houston, Texas. H-Town. So pretty much this museum is a museum dedicated to the education of the Black infantry, the Buffalo Soldiers. They go into details about the history of the soldiers, some of the members and their wives and people who were present during that time. They use those stories to kind of depict the history and go over the history of the Buffalo Soldiers. Like I said, this is in Houston. If you're in Dallas area, that's 4 hours away. That's 8-9 hours from Mississippi. I don't know, not too far, but Houston once again is a dope city. Outside of the museum, you got good food. That's one of the places that I've been to where I got a chance to get some real authentic Mexican food.
H-Town.
What I'm telling you, bro, we went to the restaurant and the line right around the corner.
I remember you saying.
It's crazy,
let me tell you a cool fact about these Buffalo Soldiers.
Talk to them.
Buffalo Soldiers help protect the nation's westward expansion by building roads. By building roads. And participating in significant military action. Such as the Red River War, which was in the 1874 to 1875 era, way before my time. In the Battle of San Juan Hill during the Spanish-American War. So we was helping out the Spanish during the Spanish-American War, the Buffalo Soldiers. The brave men also served among the first National Park Rangers. First National Park Rangers. Okay, man. It's a little bit of history.
That's Black history.
So
that's Black history. That part good. That part good.
That's what I'm saying.
That part good.
Man, soldiers, man, they played a big impact to roads and all that type of stuff. Military, help the military out. So they played a big fact.
And you hear them talking about it all the time, Buffalo Soldiers, but you never really know the history in the background. So I say if you want to check out, you want to know more details about the Buffalo Soldiers or the Buffalo Soldier Museum,
Right.
go online, look it up, visit if you're in the area. Let us know what you think.
For sure.
All right, so we got another one.
Okay, what's the next
This is the Negro League Baseball Museum in Kansas City, Missouri. Now, this one's on. It's even more dope. The fact that it's in Kansas City, they have it located in the Jazz District, so you know it has other museums and other places that's going to be pretty much catering to the black culture. So it's dope. If you're not familiar with the Negro League baseball, there were a league that was started around, or I think it was around the time doing like Jim Crow segregation and all that stuff, and they were pretty popular, bro. Some of the more famous players of the MLB to begin, some of those first black players were poached from the Negro League. So, and in my opinion, um, that was the downfall of the Negro League, was trying to be uh, integrated with MLB. So
Right.
I think at the time, and from what I read articles back, I read this book called $40 Million Slaves, and it talked about Negro Leagues and how at the time that the Negro League was more popular, was worth more per ticket, per seat, and had some of the better players. And yeah, but this museum is dedicated to the Negro Leagues, man, and has big highlight some of those teams, some of those players.
That's pretty dope, man. Let me tell you why the Negro League was important. Right?
Talk to me.
Black history was very important because black people were not being accepted into the major and minor baseball leagues because black people were not being accepted into the
Wouldn't let
major
us in.
and minor baseball leagues due to racism, which established the color line. Which due to racism, which established the color line. They formed their own teams and had made professional teams by the 1880s. The first known baseball game between two black teams was held on November 15th, 1859 in New York City.
New
In
York
New York
City.
City. In
Oh yeah, man.
That's
Oh yeah.
important to black history, man. That's they didn't want to let them in the door in the 18. So what they did, they like in the words of my auntie,
Make
they
bucks.
want us to sit they want to sit at our table. We're gonna kick it and we're gonna make our own table. We're gonna sit
Nah.
at our own table. Okay now.
Can't
Okay.
get can't get a seat at their table. We'll make our own. Goddamn.
You hear me? Okay.
Come on now. But yes, man, the Negro League Museum once again is in Kansas City, Missouri. It's located in the historical Jazz District. So if you're in the area, you want to go check it out. Kansas City is once again the Midwest. Good
Right.
food, good vibes. Check it out. Let me know what you think. Stay out of Florida.
Indeed.
What happened?
No, I said yes indeed. Yeah,
Yes, indeed. Yeah. So we got two more. This next one we got is the National Museum of African American Music, and guess what that thing is?
Nashville.
Asheville, baby. So pretty much, this museum highlights the contributions that the black culture and black people have made to the music industry, ranging from hip hop to jazz to R&B. They have different galleries which break those genres up. They go through there where they highlight different artists, they highlight different styles of music, their origin, tracing them back to different people, different places or whatever. So it's a dope museum. Once again, Nashville is a dope place. Actually gonna be visiting later this year, so I'm cool, ready to do that, and ready to see what it's about, man. What facts you got from the B?
Man, I got some dope facts. It's 56,000 square feet. 56,000 square foot. That's humongous, man. That's huge. It's the institute, the only museum dedicated to educate, preserving, and celebrating more than 50 music and styles that were created, influenced, and or inspired by African Americans, including
How many EMB? How many styles? 50 who?
50 or
50.
more than 50 music
Over 50.
styles, over 50 styles
Over 50.
that were created, influenced, and or inspired by African Americans,
So
including
pretty much everything we hearing on radio was created, influenced, or inspired by African American.
including spiritual blues,
Mm,
jazz, gospel, R&B, hip
mm,
hop, country.
mm, mm,
Come on now,
mm,
come on now.
mm,
Say so. You know what I mean?
mm.
I think that's a pretty dope museum. If you ever in the Tennessee, Nashville area, to go check out, man. It's 56,000 square foot, so it's huge.
Yeah.
Go look at it. You know what I'm saying? Occupy your time and see what they got to offer down there. Now, all these places that we're telling you about aren't free. The only one that's free was
Well, the first one, yeah.
sit here and tell you these museums are free. Of course not. They have to be.
Yeah.
It's fun.
But I'm pretty sure they're a lot more reasonable going to Florida.
Exactly. I agree with you. I agree.
A lot more reason going to go to Disney. I'm gonna leave Florida alone. But last but not least, we're gonna talk about this National Civil Rights Museum in Memphis, Tennessee. The Lorraine Motel. Yeah, man, that was like the first thing that come to mind because we grew up in the area. When I hear that motel,
that's why
bro. I went as a kid. It was a field trip, and I remember walking through there. I remember walking through that thing and going into that room, and that's the place where Dr. King was assassinated.
Yeah,
they still got the car there. They got a lot. They got all the stuff that's still the same. I mean, it's
gotta check that out, man.
It's crazy, man. They play like you can go push this little push button. They play this little stuff, play back on in this video. That was back when a long time ago when I went, man. But it highlights the civil rights movement. I think it has pieces articles about Rosa Parks and other people who contributed during the civil rights movement. And then once again, like I said, they've restored or kind of not restored, but kept that room the same where he was staying that day and everything up to date. So it's a must see. It's still giving back to the Black culture, giving knowledge and paying homage to those who literally lost their lives for the struggle. So and then it's in the city of my birth. I know right now Memphis is a hot spot with everything that's going on. But still, man, if you get a chance, if you're in the area, a lot of people that I know who are in the area, kids haven't got a chance to visit these places, are not aware that these places are over there. Take your kids over there, check them out. You know what I'm saying? Take them over there to get something to eat. There's, Bill Street's not too far from there. As long as you're inside the little strip where the people are, you good from what I hear. You know what I mean? Enjoy yourself.
Right. Yeah, man. That's pretty dope, man. And thanks to my boys Nance Vito for finding those great locations, man, that y'all can go check out and spend time with your family and get some education. Remember, man, knowledge is key. You know what I mean? That helps close the gap. You know what I mean? If we talk about breaking chains, breaking cycles, we gotta have that knowledge to go with it. Because to break those chains and those cycles, you got to know how and why and the direction you're going. You know what I mean? To break them.
Yeah, it definitely has to be a targeted approach and a purposeful approach to it. You know what I'm saying? You can't just be shooting in the dark. You know what I'm saying? If you just like, an athlete, if they they want to be a receiver, they ain't just shooting to be an NFL athlete, an NFL player. They shooting to be an NFL receiver. So you go out and you do the workouts necessary to be the NFL receiver, not a linebacker.
Right.
So we have to have purpose in our actions, purpose in our goals, and we have to continue to shoot for those.
So I want to tap in a little bit about what Black history means to me. I wrote down uh, a little something. Black history means to me, of course, freedom. Right? When you think of Black history, you think of freedom. You know what I'm saying? What better word to use than freedom? It's the
Mm-hmm.
freedom to revisit my ancestors.
Mm.
It's the freedom to revisit my ancestors and their great contributions and what they've done to the world.
Mm-hmm.
They've helped change, they've helped mold, they've helped build, they've helped construct. Why can't we have a plate at the table?
Hmm.
They've helped done so much in this world. Why do we only deserve 1 month out of 12? Why we have to be celebrated for 1 month? Why can't we be celebrated for 12 months?
Yeah.
Why we always have to take the back seat? So Black history means freedom
Hmm.
to me. It's a place where I can revisit ancestors and gain history about the past and the
Mm-hmm.
contributions that the people paved before me. Not just America, but the world. Not just
Mm-hmm.
United States, but the world, Africa, the world.
Mm-hmm.
It's a chance for me to be reminded of my history from where I came, and to where I'm going. So in order to know where I'm going, I got to know where I came from. But
Say
knowing where I
that.
came from don't mean I have to stay stuck there. So
Come
what
on.
being said, going forward is the plan. What can we do going forward? What can we do going forward and not backwards? I mean, granted,
Hmm.
Black history, I know my history. Slavery happened over 400 years. I can't change that. All I can do is gain knowledge. But what can we do going forward? Black history. What can we do going forward? That's what Black history means to me.
This nigga just gave a whole eulogy to the show.
Nah, man.
That shit was so dope. I don't. I mean, I have nothing like, bro. Real talk. That was dope as hell. I'm trying to be funny about it, but that was dope.
You
I
know, that's
understand, and I can appreciate that because it does. It allows you a time to reflect on that, and having that moment to reflect on your past, and being able to live on that past and live through your ancestors is freedom of
right,
such. So we have to continue to pass those things on, man. Continue to build those vibes, and bridge those gaps, and learn a little bit more,
right.
challenge ourselves to learn a little bit more, so we can be a little bit more informative for those that come after us.
Absolutely. So tell the cast real quick, man, and sum it up in your words what Black history means to you next. Beat though.
And Black History to me, man, is a reminder. It's
Okay.
a reminder of how dope I am. It's a reminder of how dope those who've come before me are. It
Mm-hmm.
reminds me every day that it's okay to be okay with who I am. It's okay to be black, rusty, and crunchy. It's okay to be everything, and
Right.
I'm okay with that. I mean, I'm okay with that 365 days out of a year,
Right.
but during the month of February, it kind of gives me more of like a reminder, like okay, like yeah, because you start to see it in the air.
Right.
And yeah, granted, I wish we would have more of that vibe throughout the year. But I'll take it for what we have for right now. And like you mentioned, the question is what can we do next?
Right.
We have to find ways to be able to take that type of vibe and energy about our culture into March, April, May, June, July,
Right.
August, and celebrate those things. Let's anticipate Juneteenth. Let's anticipate other Hanukkah or other holidays and things that are coming up that celebrates Black culture. That's how
Right.
we begin to bring those gaps in between, instead of
Right.
sitting back and judging somebody because their version of Black culture is a little bit different than our version of a black culture. Let's find, let's educate, let's embrace, so we can know what's going on and
Right.
extend that and bridge that gap. So, but to me, to answer the question, it's a reminder. It's a reminder of how far this culture has come, how dope this culture is, and how far we can go.
Right. Hey man, let's give him a round of applause. Man. That's pretty dope, man. And one thing, man, I always feel, man. Hey, let me tell y'all this, man. If we can come together like my Latino friends, my Latino family, and everybody I know, man, say we're gonna
Nah,
be all right, boy. Say we're gonna
nah,
be all right now. We come together like that now, boy.
nah.
Say,
I'm
that's
I'm I'm gonna shoot you one real. This boy here, Brandon, said something one day on Facebook, bro, that hit me, and it stuck right after we lost that game other week. But he said something that went over a lot of folks' head because it was so real. He said, "Man, them dang on Cowboys out, man. I commend them Cowboys fans because through thick and thin, y'all gonna stick together. Dak can throw 100 picks. Y'all gonna stick together. You gonna stand up for each other. Y'all gonna fight for each other. And you're cussing, cut, and fight, and literally fight for another, person for a Cowboys fan or whatever."
right,
He said something, and I'm paraphrasing, something to the point of, man, if we could stick together like that as people, we'll be a hard bunch to beat. And I'm sitting there, most folks like, oh man, your Steelers didn't even make the thing, blah blah blah. I'm sitting here looking like that nigga he just really did just put that like that. I mean, it's simple as said, but it make a lot of sense.
a
We go
lot.
so hard for these sporting teams, even myself included even myself included. But we don't show that same amount of loyalty and that same amount of drive and get up and go for your brother when he has something going on, or when you
Right,
try when you trying to build something, vice versa. So I
right,
think if we begin to change those things or whatever, change how we approach each other, how we value each other, how we treat each other, then that goes a long way. Not only just from teaching the younger generation, they can see it now. They see that when I see another black man, I appreciate this black man. I appreciate this black woman, not degrading this black woman. And it's not even a black thing. It's the person treating that next person with common decency and respect, whether they black, orange, purple, green, or whatever. So if we put out kindness, then we'll get that back. And I think right now is just people has lost sight of the fact that, hey man, my feelings hurt just like yours. My blood pump just like yours. I'm human just like you. Can
real
I get a
talk.
little bit of respect? This a little bit of that respect that you want. Just
Right,
a little bit of it.
real talk, real talk. Yeah, man, I got a Black History quote, man, to leave y'all with, man.
Talk to me.
Been a great episode, man, and I thank y'all for tuning in and being
Yes,
with us.
sir.
But here, I'm gonna leave y'all with this thought, man. I'm gonna leave y'all with this thought. Never be limited by other people's limited imagination.
Come on.
Never be limited by other people's limited imagination.
Come on.
That
Don't
being
let
said, man, we're gonna thank y'all for tuning in for this great Black History episode. We're gonna be here all month, man. All month, man. We're gonna be here all month. And so tune
and
in.
for you youngest, don't let nobody put no cap on your rap.
Don't let them, man.
Come on, man.
Don't let them. We're gonna end this one with a prayer, man. On
Go
up out
ahead.
here. I'm gonna let my boy Nez Beto get this one if he want to. If not, I step in, but I'm sure he want to get this one.
Hey, we're gonna keep it nice and sweet. We're gonna bow our heads and say, Lord, I want to thank you for this day. Thank you for this time, this moment. Thank you for bringing us together. I ask you to continue to watch over us all, protect us, and lead us, guide us into this next day, this next hour, this next minute. Protect us all as we make choices.
Yes,
Protect us all as we stumble through our days, start our cars, build our wealth, anything we do. I hope that you help to guide us closer to you and farther away from things that are unlike you. In your
yes.
son Jesus' name we pray, amen.
Amen. Amen. Appreciate
Yeah.
that, Beto. Man, thank y'all for tuning in, man. Thank y'all for tuning in. We're gonna go to the comments. Auntie, yes indeed. Auntie, thank you for tuning in. Jose, what's up, Jose? Thank you for tuning in, my boy. Appreciate the love, Jose.
Jose.
Auntie, yes indeed, Auntie, yes indeed. But yeah, man, if y'all want something to do, y'all need something to do. Y'all need some. Castelli, how you doing? Nice, thank you for joining in out there. Thank you for joining in, tuning in. But yeah, man, I hope we brought y'all some good fun facts to y'all this first episode of our we're gonna try to bring y'all a part 4 of this Black History, you know what I mean, month. So we're gonna bring y'all oh, my boy Alex. What's up, Alex? What's up, Way? Que pasó? See you in the morning. But yeah, man.
Alex.
Yeah, thank y'all for tuning in, man. Appreciate the love, man. They're my coworkers, man. Both of them,
That's
man.
all right, man. That's all right, man. You gotta have good people in your corner, man. That's all right, brother.
Thank y'all for tuning in.
For
But yeah,
real.
man, we're gonna leave y'all with this night. I hope y'all have a great night. We love
Yeah.
y'all. Oh man, perspective. If you haven't, subscribe, share, like, comment, tell somebody that knows somebody. Even share it with your mama, share it with your brother, share it with your cousin.
Everybody can use a little bit of a poor man's perspective.
Perspective, man. We just dropping jewels, sharing love, good positive energy. Love y'all. Until again. Oh, Twain, what's happening, baby? Twain stuck in the building.
Yeah. Big bro, what's happening? He'll slid in this thing.
Who is it down there? Talking about the
Hey,
cowboy.
Cowboys all day. You see it, man.
Who
You
was it
see it.
about the cowboy?
You see it, man. You see it. Cowboys all day. Let me turn the hat around on y'all, man. Hold on. Yeah.
Oh man, they sitting at the house. I think that might be Mauricio. That might be my other coworker. I think that's who that is, Mauricio, man.
You surrounded by wonderful people.
Yeah, man, my guys, man. We go to war for been 5-6 years straight, man. Wins, lose, draw, man. We're gonna rain it out. But yeah, thank y'all for tuning in, man. I love y'all. Until next time. Oh, don't forget, like, subscribe, tell somebody that knows somebody. We'll see y'all again Tuesday. Love.
Tuesday. Yeah.
No, we ain't done yet. We got to give a special shout out and special love to these
What happened?
to these beautiful people that bless us with sponsorship.
Lomo, the 3-in-1 enhancement hair and body oil. Lomo, formulated to give the hair sheen and shine. It helps stop breakage, dandruff, and itchy scalp. It works as a conditioner to promote healthy hair. For dandruff, apply to the scalp daily. For waves, massage into the hair and brush daily. Other uses: press, curl, blow dry, perm base, reps, and braid. Lomo. Have you tried it today?
Hey, you ain't tried that Lomo? Go get it down on Facebook. Lomo Hair and Oil. Go get that. Facebook.
I
Lomo
swear.
Hair and Oil.
You can do it too, believe it. I've been throw up the sex in and I can put you in. I can put you in.
That's just so hard. 280 Whitney Road. Mr. Smoke Lounge. Y'all better get ready. They coming. What are you doing to the mic, Brandon? Hey man, this dude that lost it. Juicy. All right, guys, we out of here. PMP podcast.